It's a big 31 degrees today. It's wonderful. You know why? See this shovel? I can stick it in the ground. So we're at Chautauqua Festival, second trip out. If you haven't seen the first one, maybe check it out, get you up to speed on this. But I brought my MX Sport today because in about 3 hours from now it's gonna start raining. Got a camo Gore-Tex jacket on, and it's waterproof, so I'll do my best. You're recording by a cell phone, it's not waterproof, and I really don't want to lose it. I've got a GoPro back in the truck, but I have no good with GoPro, and but I'll do my best. See what we can find. Dug a few holes, been finding a lot of these. Shotgun shells. Get in the woods, you're gonna find a lot of these. People usually out. These are old paper shells because there's no plastic to it, so it is older, but it's not what we're looking for. Must be people down here squirrel hunting. Running at 0, 4. I know it's low on the VDI, but I like digging them all. Still hitting about 4. There it is. Foil. I always get foiled by the foil, which I should have known that because there's low VDI. But you never know what it's going to be, so I dig it anyway. Well, I'm going to give up being down in the woods. There's a lot of shotgun shells. I found some really big areas that are just full of iron. Looks like chicken coops and things. I have no idea where those came from. I don't know that there was a house out here. But I'm going to enter the field, see if we can get into some more coins and whatevers. I pulled my first plug out here in the field. And I haven't tied this down yet. Exactly where it's at. There it is. Because it's in frozen dirt. See what we get. Huh. What is that? It's slowly melting, so able to get some stuff off of it. It's a screw. Oh, I have a hard time keeping stuff on screen. It's not a normal screw though. It's got a decorative head on it. It's somewhat interesting. Not for sure on that one. You know, that doesn't bother me. Hit 60s, 20s, 0. Could be a button bullet coin, who knows? And that's why we dig it. It's getting discriminated out when there was a little bit more distance between the two, or from the loop to the coil to the target. Try to get down in here a little bit further. It's in here. From what I can see already, it's a piece of aluminum. Doesn't have a writing on it. It's nothing special. But just so you can see, top my screen so it'll focus. That's what it is. Depending on how it was hitting it with the signal, magnetic, signature off of this thing for the loop to coil, or the coil to pick up on. It could have been showing anything. It might have been why I was having troubles with it. But that's what it is. Nothing great, so we'll move on to the next. I'm liking the 6x9 because last time we were out here with the V3i, we had I had some issues trying to get in between where the plows come through. See how like everything's uneven over there? That's a low spot, and a high spot. Seems like with that big 13-inch coil, I was only metal detecting the high spots and I couldn't get in the little ones. Whereas you can see right here, what we're digging in is a low spot. I can get in there. It's up in the 70s. Pinpoint. It's about 8.5 inches. There's something, I can see it already. Huh. Take a look at it. Drop you all down. It's starting to rain now. I'm not gonna get my GoPro out because it sounds like Charlie Brown's mom talking whenever you got the waterproof stuff on there. It's copper. I don't know what it is. Piece of metal of some kind. I don't see any writing on there. Got an older patina to it. Ooh, yeah, I did just break it. And if you can see that, copper. Alright, here we go. Hopefully my first coin find with the MX Sport. Been a lot of trial and error, learning. Even though the Sports seems to be a fairly easy instrument to, or a piece of equipment to pick up and start using. A little bit of reading, which I spent most of my time last week. Oh, I see it. And a couple days in the evenings studying on it, you know, reading the manual, most important thing. Here's what we have. Looks to be silver. Won't that be grand? Let's check her out together. It's nice and round. Let's see here. Wipe it off some. What are you? It is a barber. This must be Barber City. Let me do the old pants rub a little bit, just lightly. Don't get too angry. What year are you? 1899. Barber dime. Love those things. They're showing up nice and strong. You ain't gonna miss that. Tell you one thing about the MX Sport so far that I've learned. The thing is sensitive, and not much gonna get past it. And so far I'm enjoying it. It's nice and waterproof. I can lay it down and spray it off when I get back home. I'm actually back in the same spot right now. If you can notice that the fog is lifted off out here in the field because you can see the woods behind me. But what I did is I squared up, and last time I was here I remember there was a house this way and a house way across this field this way, and I'm about on that line, but a little bit off of it towards the woods, and that would be north for me. So I'm back in that area where I found the dimes last time and the penny. So maybe this is where something happened. Who knows why there was transaction of money right here, but this is where I'm finding it. Here we go. Right in this spot I have a sound, and I'm gonna see if I can call it this time. Maybe you can call it with me if you can see my screen. It's got some water on it. That's okay. Hopefully you can see that pretty good. Gets better as I go this way. Let me pinpoint it, get a... Sounds like it's hotter about right there. Let's try it again. 24.28. We'll see what happens with this. Hopefully it turns out to be a nice coin for you. Find all kinds of stuff. It's not always treasure. It's up in the 20s. Be nice if there's a gold ring, nickel, something. I can see that white patina we saw on that pistol bullet. Well, let's look at it together. Get her focused here. See it? It's right there in the middle. Could be anything. Be nice if it's some kind of token to get in this place. I don't know. Yeah, it's a shot bullet. It's hit the ground, came in impact with something, and mushed out because lead's real soft. Well, that's it for me today. I did find the one barber, a couple bullets, things like that. Learned a lot about the MX Sport. This is my first time out. I ran it in relic mode and also ran it in coin and jewelry mode. I like relic because it has kind of mixed mode with all metal and discriminate channels. And then I went to coin and jewelry to kind of up the discrimination some in some of the more trashy areas that I got into. I like running high sensitivity and low discrimination on my sites. So, but that's it. Hopefully on the next chance I get to go out, we're gonna go to a baseball field that I know was out from aerial photography that I got last week in the 1940s or before. I think 37 was the earliest that I saw it, but I can't guarantee that. But I know it lasted all the way up until the late 60s. Baseball field out in the middle of nowhere. It's just a plowed field now. I asked the guy that owns the property if I could hunt on this past Friday, 2 days ago. And he said, sure, anytime you want. So that's where we'll be heading next. Thanks for joining me. I'm trying to edit my videos and I see a few things I need to bring clarity to. One is when I say 6x9, I really mean 6x10. And then I found another pistol bullet, which I'm referencing one of the video segments, and you'll see it here in a wrap up. I guess I didn't record that part when I was out in the field.